Set प्यार
Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation on MAT 112, which is Business Mathematics. And we are from student UATM Sarawak Campus Muka. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am one of the team members of the group. My name is Adli Noor, and I'm from Faculty of Plantation and Agrotechnology, Semester 1. My crop program is 8122.
Um, Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Aiman Arif bin Muhammad Zainal. I'm from Faculty of Plantation and Agrotechnology, and my core program is 80122, and I'm from semester 1.
Hi, my name is Nur Izana Shafia binti Sawadi. I am from Faculty Business and Management and I am semester 2.
I'm excited to take you through this important mathematical concept. Our goal today is to break down the material step by step, making it easier to understand and apply. We will be covering everything from chapter 3 and chapter 4, which is chapter 3 is compound interest and chapter 4 is annuity. And by the end of this session, you should feel much more confident with the topics that presented by us. Okay, for chapter 3, which is compound interest. Compound interest is a method of interest calculation where interest is calculated on both initial principal and accumulated interest from previous periods. It's also adjusted principal, which is all principal plus with interest, it will become the principal for the next calculation of interest. Compound interest is also described as earning interest on interest. There are six important terms in chapter 3. It is original price. It is known as P, the initial value of investment and loan. Nominal interest rate. It is K, the interest or dividend rate for a year. Also, frequency of conversion. It is wrote in M, the number of time interest is calculated or paid in a year. Term of investment and or loan. It is called L, which is the time period of investment or loan of the year. Periodic interest rate. I, the interest rate for each period. Also, a formula to find the I is I equals to K over M. And lastly, the total number of interest period, which is N, the number of interest period or the number of time interest is calculated during the term of the loan or investment. How to find N? The formula for N is N equals to MT.
Okay, now let's proceed to the terms with the definition plus with the formula for this. Well, let's start with compounded annually. Well, compounded annually is interest is calculated on balance once a year, which is M will equals to 1. Now, let's proceed to the another identical for annually, which is compounded semi-annually. Well, interest is calculated on balance every 6 months for compounded semi-annually, which is M will equals to 2. Please don't be please don't be confused by these two because it is annually. Well, let's proceed to another compounded. Well, Compounded quarterly, defined as interest calculated on balance every 3 months, which is m will equals to 4. Then we will proceed to compounded monthly. It is defined that interest calculated on balance every month is for compounded monthly, which is your m will be 12. Let's proceed to the one that very confused. Well, it is shown that every every 3 months. I'm sorry, compounded every 2 months is in calculated on balance every 2 months, which is m will equals to 6. For the last one, we will define the term of compounded every 4 months, which is interest calculated on balance every 4 months, which is your m will be 3. Wala ako cakap ni.
Okay, for chapter 4, it is annuity. What is annuity? Annuity is the periodic payment or deposit made to a compound interest account where payment for each period is the same. The rate of interest does not change throughout the entire term. This chapter only deals with ordinary annuity certain. Ordinary annuity certain also, the periodic payments are made at the end of each interval. The interest period and payment periods are of the same interval. Example, insurance policy premium, installment payments, loan repayments, annual dividends received, and others. Okay, for annuity, future value is the sum of all the future values of the periodic payments. It is the final value at the end of the term of annuity. It is also called as amount of annuity, the maturity of the annuity at the end of the term, the accumulated value. The formula for accumulated value is S equals to or bracket 1 plus I power of n minus 1 over I, where R is regular payment or periodic payments, I is rate per interest period, and N is the number of payments, also called the number of interest periods. To find the interest, the formula for I is I equals to S minus R.
For question 1, Mr. Elia invested in Bank YY for 18 years at 4.32% compounded semi-annually and 5.5% compounded annually respectively. At the end of his first 10 years of investment, he received RM 72,452 from Bank XX and RM 67,234 from Bank YY. So, question A, calculate his total initial amount of investment. Question B, after 120 months, interest rate changed to 5.25% compounded quarterly for Bank XX and 5.77% compounded every 4 months for Bank YY. So, question 1B, Roman 1. Calculate his accumulated of his total investment at the end of the term. Roman 2. Find the interest earned for both banks. So, this is the answer of question 1A. Bank XX T is 18 years, K is 4.32%, M is 2. Bank YY T is 18 years, K is 5.5%, M is 1. So here we need to find the total initial amount of investment, which is P. So first we need to find P in Bank XX. I is K over M, that is 0.043, 2 over 2. N is empty, that is 2 in bracket 8, and the answer is 16. So here, the formula that we use in this question is P equals S over open bracket 1 plus I close bracket small n. P equals 72,452 over open bracket 1 plus 0.0432 over 2 close bracket 16. So the answer is RM 51,470 ringgit 24 cents. Next, for bank YY. I is 0.055 over 1, N is 1 in bracket 8, and the answer is 8. P equals 67 to 134 over in bracket 1 plus 0.055 over 1 close bracket 8. So the answer is 43,809 ringgit 50 cents. Last, we need to count P from bank XX plus P from bank YY. So 51,470 ringgit 22 cents plus 43,809 ringgit 60 cents, and the answer is RM 95,227 9 and 84 cents. Next, 1B Roman 1. For bank XX, K is 5.25%, M is 4, N is 4 in brackets 96 over 12. The formula that we use in this question is S equals P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket small n. So 51,470 to 4 open bracket 1 plus 0.052 5 over 4 close bracket 32, and the answer is RM 78,121 ringgit 98 cent. While for bank YY, S equals 43,809 60 open bracket 1 plus 0.0577 over 3 close bracket 24, and the answer is 69,204 ringgit 79 cent. Next, we need to count for S from bank XX plus S from bank YY. So 78,121 98 plus 69 100 204 779, and the answer is RM 147,000 ringgit 326 77 cent. Lastly, 1B Roman 2. So here the formula that we use in this question is I equals S minus P. For bank XX, I equals 78,121.98 minus 51,470 to 4, and the answer is RM 26,651 ringgit 74 cents. While for bank YY, I equals 69,204.79 minus 43,809.60, and the answer is RM 25,395 ringgit 19 cents. Question 2. Anzana buys a RM 300,000 house by paying a 20% down payment and taking a bank loan to settle the balance. The loan is for 15 years and is serviced by monthly installment. Interest is 9% compounded monthly. So for question A, find the amount of the loan bank. B, find the monthly installment of the loan. C, calculate the amount of interest charged for the loan. D, if Anzana failed in paying the 88 and 89 installment, how much should she pay on the 90 installment for the remaining payments to be on schedule? Hence, determine the interest charged for the late payment. And for the last question is E. After paying for 10 years, Anzana was asked to declare her assets as part of an investigation into corruption. This includes listing the outstanding balance of her housing loan. Calculate the value of his outstanding balance.
Now, We'll proceed to our question. Question A. Step 1. 300,000 multiplied by 20%, which you will get RM 60,000. Step 2. You need to use the formula of A equals to cash deposit minus down payment, which is 300,000 minus 60,000. You will get 240,000. Question 2b. You need to use the formula of R equals to A divide by 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n e- uh, over I, which is 2,400 divided by 1 minus 1 minus 0.09 over 12 over 0.09 over 12. You will get 2,434 ringgit and 24 cents. Question 2c. You need to use the formula of I, which is I equals to Rn minus A. Now, let's proceed to put our Rn and A, which is 2,434 and 24 cents multiplied by 180 minus 240,000. You will get 198,163 and 20 cents.
Okay, for the question D, it says that Anzana failed to pay the 88 and 89 installments. How much should she pay on the 90 installment for the remaining payment to be on schedule? Hence, determine the interest charge for the late payment. So, based on the question, it says that Anzana need to settle the missed payment for remaining payment to be on schedule, meaning that she want to settle the missed payment. After that, then she can pay for remaining payments like before. So for this question, you can use formula S, which is S equal to R bracket 1 plus I power of n minus 1 over I. So here we already have our R, which is 2,434.24 cent.